What was the inspiration to renovate the museum?
In the very beginning or right now?
Right now.
So if you notice when you went in the front door, the biggest problem is that front room floor. It's not on a concrete foundation and there's wooden beams that go underneath, and we assume they're broken or have water damage, and so they're given way. So that was our major concern because it could be a safety issue. So when we applied for some money, we were able to get more than we expected. And so if you're gonna dream big. So this is an old building, so it could definitely use new windows, new doors, upgraded lighting, and the carpet just needs totally ripped up and replaced. So those were like on our big wish lists, and so it all got funded. And that's how it all started, with the front room floor.
Do you guys have any plans on possibly moving to a new building?
Probably not, and a couple of reasons why is there's not a lot of public buildings that would be available to move into. And we got really lucky with this building. It was basically given to us by the city for $1. And so because the city owned it and it wasn't being used, it was just basically sitting empty. When we came up with this proposal, the deal was that if we kept it for public use, open to the public, maintained it, paid insurance on it, that we could have it is forever, basically. So as far as moving into another building, I doubt it, just because there aren't other buildings in town that would fit the purpose. Everybody, not just in Coulterville, but the whole area of Coulterville, knew of Dr. Plaster, and so most people associate this as the doctor's office, and so that really holds a special place in people's hearts. This is the building to be in.
What is the plan after renovation?
We're really not looking to reopen probably until the first of the year, which will bring us into the Celebrate 250. Our goal would be to get everything back in order, kind of have another, like an open house, and hopefully by then, students at the school will have put together a few displays for the 250 celebration, and we can have those on display at that time.
What was the hardest piece of history to obtain that's now in the museum?
Well, we have a couple of things. When we're talking hardest to obtain, I'm going to start with the physical item first. There is a barber chair in there that probably weighs about 600 pounds. And we got it from the lady. She just lives behind us next door, Laura Wilson. We had to get it out of her basement, and then we put it on a two-wheel cart, and there was about 5 of us that worked to then pull the two-wheel cart down the highway, down the sidewalk, and then into the door. So we're talking hardest to get it, like that was physically the hardest to get in the building.
Now, based on all the visits, what would you say is everyone's favorite part or piece of history?
I would say most people either like one of two things. The theater room, they love that we have the sign that says Roxy, is original to the theater, and then we have all the movie posters, we have the picture inside, and then the hotel.
What would you say is the craziest thing that has happened back then in Coulterville?
Well, one of the things, if you know, we have the Pistol City restaurant here, and so a lot of people wonder, like, Where did that originate from? Well, it kind of goes back to the old coal mining days, which is what Coulterville was founded on, was coal mining. After James Coulter founded, what became the draw for people to move here late 1800s, early 1900s was the fact that we had a lot of coal. So with coal mining comes a rough and rowdy bunch, and so it is legend to say that there was a lot of guns drawn in arguments, and people carried guns after work because you never know when you're going to get into a fight. And so that's how Pistol City got its name. So I'd probably say being known for that.